The early 20th century was a time of incredible technological advancement. It was the era of the automobile, the airplane, and the radio. People were excited about the future and all the possibilities it held. One of the most exciting inventions of this era was the Zeppelin airship. Zeppelins were massive, rigid airships filled with hydrogen gas. They could carry dozens of passengers and tons of cargo. For a brief time, they were the future of air travel. These airships were not only marvels of engineering, they were also incredibly luxurious. Passengers could enjoy fine dining, live music, and breathtaking views from the comfort of their cabins. It was a truly unique and unforgettable way to travel. Zeppelins captured the world's imagination. These airships weren't just for show, they were also put to work. During World War I, Zeppelins were used for reconnaissance and bombing missions. Their ability to stay aloft for long periods and cover vast distances made them valuable assets. After the war, Zeppelins continued to be used for commercial and military purposes. However, the future of the Zeppelin was not to be. The Hindenburg disaster of 1937 changed everything. The age of the giant airships was coming to an end. The story of the Zeppelin begins with Count Ferdinand von Zeppelin. He was a German general and inventor who became obsessed with building rigid airships. Von Zeppelin believed that airships had the potential to revolutionize transportation. He spent years developing his ideas and perfecting his designs. In 1900, von Zeppelin's dream became a reality. He built the world's first successful rigid airship, the LZ-1. The LZ-1 was a technological marvel. It was made of a rigid aluminum framework covered in fabric. Inside the framework were separate gas cells filled with hydrogen. This design gave the airship its strength and rigidity. The LZ-1 was just the beginning. Von Zeppelin continued to improve his designs. He built larger and more powerful airships. His airships were used for commercial passenger flights, military reconnaissance, and even bombing raids during World War I. Von Zeppelin's airships were a testament to his vision and engineering genius. The Hindenburg was the pinnacle of Zeppelin design. It was the largest airship ever built at the time. It was longer than 2 football fields and could carry over 70 passengers. The Hindenburg was also incredibly luxurious, with dining rooms, a smoking lounge, and even a grand piano. It was the epitome of luxury travel. On May 6, 1937, the Hindenburg was attempting to land in Lakehurst, New Jersey after a flight from Germany. As the airship approached the mooring mast, disaster struck. The tail of the airship burst into flames. Within seconds, the entire airship was engulfed in fire. The Hindenburg disaster shocked the world. 36 people were killed in the tragedy. The exact cause of the fire is still debated today, but the most likely explanation is that static electricity ignited leaking hydrogen gas. The Hindenburg disaster marked the end of the Zeppelin era. Section 4. The Aftermath. Why Zeppelins Faded Away. The Hindenburg disaster was a major setback for the Zeppelin industry. The public lost confidence in the safety of airships. The Hindenburg disaster also exposed the inherent dangers of using flammable hydrogen gas to keep airships aloft. Governments and investors around the world were hesitant to support further development of Zeppelin technology. However, the Hindenburg disaster was not the only factor in the decline of Zeppelins. The development of the airplane also played a role. Airplanes were faster, more maneuverable, and could travel much farther than Zeppelins. As airplane technology improved, Zeppelins became increasingly obsolete. Zeppelins were also expensive to operate. They required enormous amounts of helium or hydrogen gas to stay aloft. They also needed large crews to maintain and operate. The cost of operating Zeppelins simply outweighed their benefits. The age of the giant airships was over. Section 5. The Legacy of the Giants. The Zeppelin era may have been short-lived, but it left an indelible mark on history. The giant airships captured the imagination of people around the world. They represented the spirit of innovation and technological progress that defined the early 20th century. The Hindenburg disaster, while tragic, also served as a reminder of the importance of safety and the risks associated with pushing the boundaries of technology. The legacy of the Zeppelin lives on today in the form of smaller, non-rigid airships, often called blimps. These airships are used for a variety of purposes, including advertising, aerial photography, and scientific research. While they may not be as grand or luxurious as their Zeppelin ancestors, they are a testament to the enduring appeal of lighter-than-air flight. Section 6. Zeppelins. Today, a second wind? In recent years there has been renewed interest in the potential of airships. Advances in materials, science and engineering have led to the development of new, stronger and lighter than ever materials. These materials could be used to build larger and more efficient airships. There is also growing interest in using airships for cargo transport. Airships could be used to transport goods to remote areas or disaster zones that are difficult to reach by plane or truck. Airships offer a number of advantages over traditional cargo planes. They are more fuel efficient, can carry heavier loads, and do not require runways to land and take off. While it is unlikely that we will ever see a return to the golden age of Zeppelins, these airships may yet have a role to play in the future of transportation. The dream of Count Ferdinand von Zeppelin to build airships that could shrink the world and connect people and places may yet be realized.